Hello, I'm Sonny Reinhardt, and I'm the Artistic Director for Tellico Community Players, and I'm here with these handsome gentlemen to tell you about our upcoming play, A Red Plaid Shirt. Now, this is a really special show for us because we were originally going to be doing this almost 2 years ago. This was supposed to be our April 2020 production. We all know what happened in April of 2020, and this is a show that we kept thinking, we got to do it, we got to do it, we got to do it. And we were very excited to put it on as our first main stage show of 2022. It's been a long time in coming, but we're excited to bring it to our stage. Now, I am here again with these three men who are part of our production. This is Russ Reinhardt, who will be playing Marty, our stage manager, Hugh Ackerman, and Bill Paxson, who is going to be playing Fred. And you'll hear from more of them in just a little bit. But this play is something that many people are going to be able to resonate with. It is 4 people, 2 couples that have been friends for many, many years, and they are all just starting the journey into retirement. And so this play is going to make you laugh, it's going to make you think, and some of you are going to think, I've said those exact words. So what I'd like to do today is we're going to talk to first, I'm going to ask Russ Reinhardt, who is playing Marty. Tell us a little bit about this character, who he is, and a little bit about who he is.
Oh, Marty is a regular guy who basically just recently retired. He's been retired about 6 months, and he's been content with his retirement, basically reading books. He's happy to do that. He was an English teacher, and suddenly one day he's realizing that I don't have a reason to get up in the morning. And so this turns into his journey of trying to find that thing that will give him a purpose.
A reason to get out of bed.
There you go.
Right. Hugh, you are the stage manager, but I wanted to ask you a question because you're also involved in the set construction. And there's something really kind of exciting that we're doing with this production that we've never done before.
Correct.
But it's going to give us an opportunity to do some really cool things with the staging of this show, but also for future shows at our theater. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, in this particular play, there are 3 different scenes, and the challenge has always been for our theater, how do we present 3 different scenes without taking a lot of time to go from one scene to the next to the next. And we've been able to do it with lighting and so forth and so on. But in a real, in the real world, I guess, with real professional stages and so forth, they have tall ceilings and they fly flats in from the top down and they drop them in quickly for a new backdrop. Well, we don't have that luxury of a high ceiling, and so after a lot of brainstorming, we thought, why can't we fly them in sideways? So we've created a couple flying flats that will fly in sideways that are temporary in being secured to the stage, so they can be moved from show to show if they need to be used in other shows, but it creates a total backdrop for each scene. So we have, we've created that, and it was kind of a joint effort between Joe Marlette and I to come up with the engineering to figure out how to make this work, but to do it in a temporary fashion. And we're really excited about it, and I think it provides some new opportunities for the theater to do some other things, creative things with set design.
It's really very cool, and so you need to come see the show to see all this wonderful stuff that's going on. So please come to see us. Now, the next person I want to introduce you to is Bill Paxson. Now, Bill, not only are you new to our village, you're brand new to our theater, but you are not new to theater in general. You come from Southern California, and you've had extensive experience there. What I'd like to ask you today, you can tell us a little bit about your character, Fred, but I'd also like to know what you're feeling about being part of TCP.
Well, as you said, I grew up in Los Angeles, the son of a college theater professor, so I grew up around all the classics, and probably, without exaggeration, I've seen about in excess of 2,000 plays and rehearsals. But I went the other way. I became a cop in LA, and then after retirement, I couldn't deny the family roots any longer. Came back to the stage, and I haven't been able to get off since. I've been in 25 shows in the last 10 years. But I moved to Tellico last October, so 4 months ago, and was thrilled at this little gem of a theater that we've got here, and took a tour even before I bought a house here, and was so impressed with how the theater's run, the venue itself, the extensive cast of volunteers that work behind the scenes tirelessly. And I only hope that I can give back a half of what they've given me. They welcome me in so much. As to my character Fred, you asked, he's the foil to Marty here, and don't want to give away too much, but he's fairly layered, which is very fun for me. I like nuances of peeling away layers to a character. And
well, thank you. We are glad you are part of our family. It is always fun to have new faces on our stage, so you'll get a chance to see Bill, along with two other lovely ladies who play their wives, Barbara Kistler Martin and Lisa Silverman. You're going to love it. You need to come out and see this show. Now, I'm going to ask these gentlemen one last question, and that is, and I often ask this in our interviews, is there's a lot going on not only in our village, but throughout the greater Knoxville area. There are wonderful theaters that we are privileged to have in our community. So my last question is, why should they come and see this play? And I'll start with Russ.
Well, I mean, it's based on the demographic here, the average demographic, or the demographic, is that we all have felt this way at one time or another. We all have felt a little bit lost in our retirement and all that, and we all are looking for things. And this play has poignant moments, it has funny moments, it has some frustration, some anger. It's across the board. But at the end, it's a nice little play.
Good, good. Hugh.
Everything Russ said. And, you know, if you go out and look at any of the reviews on the play, you know, probably the thing that's overwhelming is the humor that's in the play, and you come away feeling good, and you spend a lot of time laughing.
Yes.
And I think that really plays well to our village here and the people that attend our theater.
Excellent. Bill.
well, for virtually the same price that a movie costs, you get to see a live performance where you don't know what's going to happen from night to night. So that's one reason. Another reason is, hey, the pool's closed, the gym's closed. What are all you night owls going to be doing? Come to the play.
Very good. Thank you, gentlemen. We do hope you come and see our play. We open in just 2 weeks. We have 8 performances, so there's something for everybody. And we really do hope you come out and see our show. The tickets are available now on tellicocommunityplayhouse.org. You can order them online, or you can call our box office. And I just wanted to thank you all for spending time with us today. I also want to thank Tellico Village Network for all you do. This is a group of people who are really, really dedicated to help educate our community and beyond to what we as a village offer. So I thank you so much for your time and effort, and we hope to see you at the Playhouse.